I get the consensus. I know it's cold, all the people, and then we're kind of fatigued a little bit to the side. But there's some specific things that I want to get to, okay? So that's on that. Now, let's, Jamie open this up to the floor. First of all, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful concert, ladies and gentlemen. I think the crowd size was great, and as Tim was saying, anytime people see the Messiah.
All you have to do is advertise the M word, and
Yeah.
everyone comes running out of the woodwork. It's amazing. Messiah, and everybody comes running.
So yeah, so it was great that we embarked on it at this time, because I think it had been over maybe what 11, 10 years, 12 years.
Probably.
Because that's when we started.
Right, that is when they started. And when we first did it, we singing at Our Lady
Prince of Peace.
Prince of Peace.
On Nova.
In Nova, yeah.
Yep.
And it was a combined effort with
Some
us
of
and
Bel
Bel
Canto, I
Canto
think.
singers. Yeah, it was us and Bel Canto. We did it with Tim with the piano,
Yeah.
which was great, fabulous, like it was this time. Now, on the 15th will be the first time that we alone have performed it with instrument accompaniment. So that is exciting in itself, okay? I do have my long tail. I know somebody said that. My tail jacket. I'll try to dust it all up, things like that, okay? Now, the tricky part with that is we've sang it and we've sang our tempos. We know how we're gonna go. So what we're gonna do on the 10th is we're just gonna tell the instrumentalists, okay, hey, strap on, we're gonna sing, jump on, and let's see what happens. We're just gonna go right through it, okay?
He's talking about next Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday,
Well,
yeah.
we need the final dress rehearsal in there.
It is gonna be here, yeah,
In the sanctuary.
in the sanctuary.
Yeah, we couldn't fit 10 string players in here.
Yeah.
Not very well.
10 straight.
Yeah, actually, it's with the string player, I think it's a total, what, 13 or 14?
Right,
13.
because there's flute and oboe.
13 musicians, yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
chamber.
But the timpani,
Yeah.
the timpani won't be here,
Yeah.
because we can't get that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Central Baptist is out.
No, that's where we're actually gonna perform it, yes. But the dress rehearsal is just here. Yeah. Now, the tricky part when we, singers and instrumentalists get together, okay? How we rehearse is totally different from how an instrumentalist would rehearse, okay? Like we would stop and go to this part, talking to instrumentalists, they have to get in, they have to play it. There's always like not a good place to start with them. So once they start, they prefer just playing it straight through, and then, there's a lot of things when you deal with large scale instrumentalists, there's contract times and different things like that. However, we have the musicians that we have, pretty nice price that we're playing, and we're excited to have them. So the plan is to just sing as we've sung, and we'll let them adjust to where we are, because instrumentalists are kind of easier to adjust to what they hear, okay? So that'll be the plan for next Tuesday, okay? All right, so great with all of the information. I think that we don't have any more announcements. I know we had the sign-ups for the concerts. We getting that going and good.
Yeah, so December 11th is on.
Yes, so December 11th is on, and then I'll be able to make that one. Yeah, so I'll make, yeah, I'll make the 11th. Yeah, it's just that the Wednesday, Tuesday just wasn't good.
Next week.
Sure.
And if you signed up for the 11th on the sign-in sheet, please just check by your name so we know you're still able to attend.
Okay, so double check your name for the 11th, so we'll know that you're gonna attend. Okay, so immediate comments one, like I said, I thought it was a fabulous concert to have not have done the Messiah in so long, and the way that we presented it, I think it was a brilliant idea to, instead of having the soloists, to have the readers. I also thought it was a double brilliant idea to have multiple speakers. So it sort of really gave the flavor of how the piece is done with singers, but we had multiple voices, and I think that was just, like I said, a brilliant idea. Lots of really positive comments. Oh my God, it was it never ceases me to, I enjoy hearing Ben. I don't know if you guys know Ben.
Of course.
He used to sing with us a couple times. He sang to
Years ago, back in Shonda and Matt Drummond's day, if y'all were here then. Long time ago, 2 directors ago before Tawny.
So,
yeah.
Maybe if he comes to this next concert, I'll point out Ben to you, but I enjoy hearing Ben's comments every time he comes up to me. He's always all shook, like, wow, is this the same group?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
every time we sing,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, I can't believe it's the same group.
yeah.
So, I mean, he was like, everything is just so wonderful. So he has, I mean, he's really, really supportive. And, you know, I really take his comments as like, cause he's been singing a a lot, okay? So, I had, well, in case you guys didn't know, I'm not at my church job at Palm Coast anymore, but I had several members
Uh-huh.
that came and they were just, oh my God, it was wonderful, we miss you, you know. So, but they were very, very supportive still. As a matter of fact, I had one of the members say, I might be moving to Ormond, and when I move to Ormond, I'm joining your group. I said, hey, we got plenty of room, yeah. So, yeah.
And they're having the Messiah
Right.
next Sunday.
Next weekend, they're doing the Messiah also.
You know, at the end of our programs, they always seem to want an encore, and we don't have one.
You know, I kind of been feeling that at times. And we, you know, we talked about that at
We
one
did.
point. We did talk about that. So we'll have to start brainstorming on that a little more.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll open it up, the floor, any comments, any, things that you observed,
I
anything that just, I know Tim said, yeah.
My turn?
Yes.
Several, former members of the chorus were there. Pat Boyd, who lives almost like down the street or across the street. I never had
Right over here.
That's right, she's over here somewhere. She was there, and we all know, Doris Dyer, who was our treasurer for years and years. She was there with Pat. And then Annette Moore. Do any of y'all know Annette Moore? Marcia does over here, I know. Annette Moore.
Yes.
Yeah, Annette was there. She's 90 years old now. She sang in this choir forever. Just like a lot of them did. She's now 90. She was so happy to be here and to experience what she did on Sunday. And I had my whole brigade from my church, First President New Smyrna. They were here, haven't seen them yet, other than the reception. I'll see them tomorrow. Bill and I'll see them tomorrow night. But a piano student of mine who I got through her being at the concert here last April, she was here, she and her husband were here on Sunday. They're members of this church. Jamie will know who I'm talking about. I'm not sure. There you are.
yeah,
Sue Kim. Yeah, and her husband.
Absolutely.
Yes, so they were here Sunday,
Yes.
it started this morning. She
Yes.
couldn't say enough. Oh my gosh, she was so impressed. Just the blend, the warmth, the incredible Christmas feeling. She said so many people just kind of sat there during the Messiah and listened. She said she was like bouncing all over the place. She was so enthusiastic. So she wanted me to pass that on to you guys, that it just really, really musical concert. Just terrific. She was so happy.
There's always anybody had any other positive things, any things that they've heard, comments that they would like to share. This is the first, huh?
Thank you for the, if you didn't get to hear Tom sing that Yoke music,
Yes.
I did say I was gonna leave you something about that. Christmas, yeah, she reeled in the flowers. Hey, Christmas, I gotta go
Way to go,
up. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Oh, I sang "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas."
Yeah.
Right.
I always have this motto, and this has been me since I've joined the choir. You know, I like to sing with you than for you. And I was, you know, I was always, well, I wasn't as shy as I was until I had hit middle school. But prior to middle school, oh man, you could get me to sing solo anytime, you know. But after middle school, you know, and I just discovered choir, and it was just like, okay, so that, you know, I sing, but I prefer singing with people. Yeah. Okay,
One last,
yes.
not related question, but do you have any clarity on what we are singing next semester?
For
Great.
spring.
Yes, for
Yeah.
spring. Okay, so we talked a little bit with the board. Now, my initial thought was of poets and song. And I'll tell you about just the music itself. What I want to choose is singable music. Handle with hard singing, but I want music that is for the voice, that's healthy for the voice, and that's very lyrical and singable. So that's what we're going.
Flash.
Oh yeah, there are no strains, trust me, tenors, there are no strains, okay? Now, some of the songs, like I mentioned, is with poetry, songs that are inspired by poets, or lyrics that are inspired by poetry or written by poets that have been set to music, okay? And we also talked about the board with peace, love, and harmony. Yeah, peace, love, and poetry. That's what it was. Peace, love, and poetry. Okay. So anything along those lines, and
You
is
mentioned
what we're
Robert
thinking.
Frost.
Yes. There was a specific piece that was, that I was thinking about. It was about, well, the poet was Robert Frost.
Right.
And it was music, it's Frostiana, but the
Right,
specific
Frostiana,
piece was
yeah.
called The Road Not Taken.
The Road Not Taken, yeah.
And it was composed by Randall Thompson. I mean,
Right.
that,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Those are great.
yes.
I sang all those.
yes,
They're
yes,
Frost
you
is
know.
great.
And I guess I'll share this really quick right now. I had gotten to thinking about that piece, and me as a kid growing up, of course, I lived in, of course, black neighborhoods. I didn't think much about poetry. I mean, I knew about rap. Okay, I like rap, but I didn't appreciate rap. But just
do some rap.
yeah, but poetry, just poetry. So I wasn't really big into it. I didn't know a lot of your famous poets, and even to today, I just know names, but I haven't, sat down and just read. But the power of an education, the power of one teacher exposing a kid to something. This is a testament, and why this piece has stuck with me. Of all of the poetry that is out in this world, I got stuck on Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken. And if you want, when we sing this, if you listen to the lyrics, I mean the ending of it is, that has made all the difference.
Yes.
That has made all the difference in my life. Just singing that piece, being exposed to that piece, and once you listen to the lyrics, yes. So if you from memory. So if you're ever interested in reading the poetry before we sing it,
Beautiful.
the words just tell you it's just life. It's about choice and choosing the right
And
path.
choose something like a star is
Choose
another one.
something like a star. Yes.
Yes.
So, but
To
yeah,
die for.
so, I mean, just for me to even memorize those lyrics, and then as an older gentleman, not too old, but just to think about how those lyrics, just to reflect on them now, like, wow, I was exposed to that in high school, and it stuck with me, but look at me now as the age that I am now, and how much more I'm experiencing those lyrics and applying those lyrics to, wow, man, I look at my life, wow, suppose I would have chose that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a very, very powerful piece, very beautifully written. There are other arrangements out there, but I specifically like the Randall Thompson's version. Okay, but yeah, so that's where we're sort of headed. Okay.
So yeah, keep eyes out for songs based on poems, and send them to the email, and we'll throw them through Ton for approval. Yeah.
Another thing we could do is some choral speech, instead of talking, instead of singing,
Oh, like a
choral speaking. And so that you're still directing the chorus, but instead of singing, you're speaking, and there's a lot of poetry that's been redesigned for that. That's what, you know what I'm talking about.
It's like music playing and you're speaking behind. Oh, see, now you got the brain. Now you got the brain. That's a brilliant idea. Brilliant. Okay, so now let's get to the concert. We've talked about it for takes. It was funny, we had a text go on when I said, hey, we want to shorten practice, I had specific things, and I got a text back. Are you talking about this specific page of this specific page? And I was like, yeah, that's gonna be the first one. Yeah, that's the first one. So the first piece we're gonna look at is
Purify.
yes, and He Shall Purify. He Shall Purify.
Oh boy.
Now, when I listen to it, we have to do it.
Perfect, when you listen to it, it was perfect.
Yeah, but there was it was the counting that we had gotten off. And we're thinking, down beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're gonna be behind and we'll get off. But you have to think, and. and one. You have to think the end of the beats, okay? All right, let's do a quick warm up before we jump into the scene. Come on. Just sing on. Already done. Okay, so specifically, we'll sing you all the way through it, okay? But I got to give you 1, 2. 2 before A. 2 before A, okay? So once the basses started their run, okay, it's very important right here, because alto started, it's just counting the and then after that, tenors, you have that and of 4, okay, where we have to count, and then again, the altos come in. So right in here is where we sort of got a little bit ahead of the beat, okay? All right, so for just speaking it, let's,
Say again, please.
1, 2. 2 before A.
2 before A of what?
2 before A.
It's your solo.
He shall
And he shall purify.
37.
So before we sing it, I want us to speak it first, okay? We're gonna speak it in rhythm again. So we'll start with the alto, and then after the alto, tenor, just speak your point as we come in, okay? And then everybody's speaking and I'll go stop. All right? So here we go. Altos, I give you 1 for measures. And you got 1 and 2 and 2 and 4 and 1 and he shall purify. Oh, sorry. This side. That's the wrong. And he shall purify. That was my mistake. Yeah. Okay. 2 beats this time. Ready? 1 and 2. And he shall purify. Right there. That's where we got it. Yeah, we coming on the end of 4 tenors. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And he, okay? So it's the and he shall. Yeah. So we came in a little bit too early on the recording. Okay, let's speak that again. And the tricky part is because the altos don't set you up good for that. They actually have the quarters before you. They don't set you up for that. Altos fall. Okay, here we go, altos. Ready? Just speaking. Ready? 1 and 2. And he shall. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And he shall purify. And he shall purify. Oh, wait, altos, we got them right there too. Yep, we got them right there. So you have the same dilemma as the bass tenors. You come in on the end of 4, okay? 2 after A. So it comes in on the end of 4. So it sounds like this alto. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And he shall. Hey, you remember how I tell you how music always explains itself? We come in on the and of 4. Guess what your lyrics are? And. you can those think that, happy music, okay? So yeah, yeah. So just think of that, altos. You come in on the and for and you have the lyric and. All right, here we go. Now this time I want to count tenor in at A. Pick up the A tenor, okay? We're gonna just speak it and then altos you come in. All right, here we go. Tenors 4 beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And he shall purify. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he shall purify. And 2. And he shall bass. And he shall purify. And he shall purify. And 10. And he shall the sons of Levi. Yeah, so that little passage right in there, okay? Think the ands, that's one, and think the beat that you come in on, okay? And it's the tricky part is coming in before beat 1. You're thinking the and of 4, okay? All right, so let's actually just sing it from that part.
Beginning time.
No, we're actually gonna, but we'll go from the beginning, but I wanna just do this before we go from the beginning. So altos, you're gonna start 2 before A. Okay, and then just play parts with us, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, altos start 2 before A.
Before A.
Mhm. Here we go, altos, 1 and 2. And he shall purify. So that was it right there, okay? Now I did it a little bit slower, and that was than what the tempo would have been, but it would be 1 and 2 and 3. So it's that tempo, okay? Let's do that same passage, but with the right tempo, okay? Same place. Altos, fingers in. Here we go. I'll give you that full measure altos. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1 and 2. And he shall purify. Tenor. And he shall purify. Altos. Soprano. Bass. And he shall purify. Good. We almost slowed it down where we try to get into it, okay? So, yes, sir, go ahead.
Can you play 2 intervals for us? In the bottom stanza of 38.
Give me a letter, man.
3 before B.
3 before B, okay.
The basses have Levi.
Yes.
Right, the 4 8.
Levi.
That interval from the top one down to Phi.
Yeah.
And then the next one, the sons.
So
Can you play both those intervals?
1, 2, 3. 3 before E.
3 before B.
B, yeah. 3 before B.
What part?
The bass part.
Bass.
Okay. Good. All right. This time, let's go from the beginning, right tempo, okay? Now, again, the tricky part with rehearsal with instrumentalists, okay? Once I get them going, there's no, okay, let's start doing it again. Cause they got, trust me, yeah. Okay, so in this one, I'm gonna tell them the same thing. I'll give you that same full measure, and then we gotta get right in, okay? So we got.
He shall purify, and he shall
And he shall And that one, like I said, it's about counting and coming on in the end report. So I think, yeah, we're cleaning it up. And when in doubt, guys, make sure you look up, so I'll try my best to bring you in on that beat, okay? Because there's some times when I'm bringing it in, I gotta, whoop, on this side over here, okay? Yeah. So you say bottom of 40? Okay. It's coming in, yeah? Okay, I have Tim, this is a question for me and you. And actually altos. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 after A. 6 after A. 6 after A on the words the sun.
Yep.
Is that supposed to be an A flat or an A natural?
It's an A natural.
It should be an A natural.
It's an F major chord going to a B flat major chord. So it has to be this. If it's this, it makes an F minor. Can't be
Okay,
A
all right.
flat. Gotta be A
So
natural.
yeah, because when he does sneak into A flats, I gotta make sure because he has
Sometimes that
sometimes that.
Oh, yeah.
But this specific
We're in a
one,
different harmony there.
yeah,
every
this
time.
was because yeah.
Yeah, like the top.
Oh,
of
it was Jamie.
39.
But you know what? It was actually okay because I thought it should have been an A flat, I was listening to the tonalities and the harmony, and I was like, wow, why did he do it there, okay? But yeah, so it is an A natural, it is an A
The
natural.
measure before B, the basses do have an A flat on the downbeat. The measure before B on Sundays.
Then in the
Yes.
outro.
Yes.
That's because they're going from here to there.
Right.
The keys.
Then in that passage that you're just talking about, could you play our part in the altos? If it's not an A flat, it's an A natural?
Okay.
Oh, now I see how. Yeah, now I see how. Yeah. It's this F sharp, yeah, the F sharp stuck in there, cause he's like a harmonic kind of harmonic line going into a major solo. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so now that makes sense,
That's an A natural.
Okay, so are we good with that specific piece? Yeah, that, be honest, out of all of the Messiah, that was the only place that I was like, okay, we need to fix it up.
Right.
I was thinking it was gonna be His Yoke is easy, but that one actually came really, I was like, wow. His Yoke.
All I was praying for was letter B, where you all sang in unison. I heard it come apart, and in Baroque music, I can't help you very much.
Right.
But I gotta stick with him and the majority of the choir. I hope and pray whoever is ahead or behind gets caught up somewhere. But at letter B, we save ourselves because it's unison. That they may offer, and it's like, oh, gosh, thank goodness for unison. So everybody at that point, of course, knows where they are.
You are just too good to know that was a half step off.
Because every time I heard it, I was like, yeah. Okay, so speaking of His Yoke is easy. Only thing that I wanted to listen for on that one is this. And this one makes this space a little bit easier too. When you have phrases like, of course, we don't call it to his heart, but when we have, his burden is light. 98.
Thank you.
So think of that as a more singable moment versus, oh, I gotta rush. His burden is light. Think of that as a complete singable phrase that goes forward, okay? Because if you try to fight that, you're gonna try to fight it and make it like coloratura. But that makes it a little easier singing, thinking of it that way. And then the same thing, his burden is light. Think of that as a phrase, as a singing, okay? It's not the jumping around, okay? And when you get to it, I don't know if you saw me change tempo. I was like, and I tried to make it a little bit more smoothly for each voice, okay? That makes it, like I said, a little easier singing it wise, okay? Because it's little fragments, but think of a singing. His burden is light. Okay, singable, not in chopping, okay? All right, let's do a little bit of that, and let's see if we can apply that. Okay? Here's another one where the strings are gonna go crazy if I do something like, hopefully this doesn't happen, because what happens with a conductor when the string, you have a string play go, oh, sorry. Because they're looking for instrumentalists have to have the beat. And some of them they live by that baton. That's why sometimes I don't like it. Because I can't express myself with my hands like I want to, because they want to see the beat. Okay?
Well, because when we are gonna sing with the orchestra, you need to work with the orchestra.
Right.
And we who know the piece already, we are going to be the secondary. Because in order for us to stay with the strings, you, if you don't mind me saying, need to work with the strings.
Yeah.
And we will come with you.
Yeah.
We
That makes sense.
because we know this. But
Yeah,
as you
yeah,
just
yeah,
said,
yeah.
the strings like the downbeat. When I was in the orchestra, we like the downbeat. And you're like a woo.
We will have a concert master. There is a concert master that's gonna be.
Right.
Right,
specifically
yeah,
working with the
correct.
But yeah, we have to keep the chatter down that day a lot.
Yeah, oh, and that's important too, yeah.
You just have to know that
Yeah.
he's gonna work with
That's important, because like I said, they like to get in work, okay? His yoke.
Where are we for that orchestra rehearsal?
Here.
We're here.
In the
Yeah,
sanctuary.
in the sanctuary, yeah,
Yeah,
we're
just
setting
like
up.
last Tuesday.
Oh, and what I'm stopping, I'm glad you said that, because this is a logistic thing too. I'm not gonna be able to move that mic at Central because of the space and what the instrumental is, so we have
Right,
to think of a.
because you're in front of them and
strategic
they're in between you and the
Jamie will
choir.
do it.
plan. Okay,
Jamie's
yeah,
gonna move them
I
up.
thought about that.
It's gonna be too spread out.
I'm gonna run. Don't worry, I'll run.
Okay, here we go, ready? His yoke is easy. So I give them that same full measure they can get attuned to. It's the part. Yeah, so that has really come a long way, darling. It really has, okay? really nuanced, nitpicky things, okay? And these are the things that we sort of put the responsibilities on the singers, okay? It really makes it nice and crisp when you put the T's on the beats that they come up. Is light, okay? So those little things stick out. Those are the things that get lost when you have instrumentals, okay? Because the instruments cover up a lot of our consonants and T's, okay? That's why when you have singers sing with orchestras, they tell you, I don't say this, but you over exaggerate those T's and consonants and endings because they have to cut through the orchestra, okay? I know it's a small concert that we have, but still, they don't have to come through. So you have, is light. It's your easy. Well, it's really the T's, put in the T's. It's your easy. Okay? So putting the consonants on, that's good. Anything that stuck out that you guys wanted to hear in the Messiah? The other choruses, they were really nice.
Yeah.
Page
Really nice
55.
sounds.
Good.
Page
55.
55, the Sopranos.
Same piece?
The first says,
No, Thou
say
That
unto the city.
Oh, Thou That Tellest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
we're not-
which piece?
Oh, Thou That Tellest.
Okay,
Thou That
okay.
Tellest.
I think we learned the alto part. Well, I did.
All right.
It's the pick up to 11, measure 11. Right after, say unto
Tim,
the
what
city.
word is that? Number which? Oh, that's the one that don't have the, that doesn't have the number. It just comes right on.
Right.
Okay, yeah, 54, okay, y'all don't have
It's
it.
number 9.
Yeah, I have mine, that's pictures, yeah. What is it, Crystal now?
It's say unto the cities for the Sopranos after Arise.
Yeah.
I just
give me
feel
a
like
letter.
the Sopranos just need to hear that. I just need to hear it.
3 after I, okay.
Yeah. One more time.
Say it to it again, Tim, please.
Oh, I got you, yeah. 3 after I, okay. Listen to that again, Sopranos.
Can we do it with the altos?
Yeah, we do it with the altos. Well, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it sopranos first, and then we'll do it with the altos. Yeah. Okay, sopranos all together. Ready? 1 and sing.
Say unto the cities of Judah, behold your God.
I think it's finding the note after.
Yeah, after
and then
Arise.
Oh, so arpeggio. 5, 3, 1.
And we're going 1.
Oh, so you got, yeah, so you got to go 3. Oh,
Right,
yeah.
right, yeah, that's what the altos do, right.
So sopranos, you go back to, yeah, you go back to me or 3. And then the altos go to, yeah, they go to 4. Okay, so let's do altos, soprano, alto right there. Say unto. Oh, this, I'm glad we did this one. So remember, unto, we don't want to know, okay? Say unto the cities of Judah, behold your God, okay? So it's more elongated. You want,
Arise.
all right,
Yeah.
Because that's their job.
all right.
The first arise.
Yeah, the first Arise, the pick up to letter I.
Okay, well, okay, so you good starting on the D, E, F, yeah. I didn't want to start on the D, E, F, but that's fine, yeah, that's fine. It's really hot.
You're doing the first Arise one. The pick up to I.
Oh, that one.
The first one. And then,
Okay, that one, okay.
yeah.
Pitch, please. Thank you.
Soprano and alto, ready? 1 and sing.
Arise.
Oh, alto, no, sorry.
No.
Arise, alto,
Yeah.
arise, Judah. Okay, 1 and sing.
Arise. Arise.
1.
Say unto the cities of Judah, behold your God.
Yeah, that's it. All parts there. All rise, all parts. And 1 and sing.
Arise. Arise. Say unto the cities of Judah, behold your God. Behold.
Yeah. So this is one where we say unto the cities of Judah, behold your God. Okay. Any place in Baroque music where you have, when I say homorhythmic, that's everybody singing the same same rhythms, okay, and the same lyrics. That's declamatory. So that means that's what they wanted you to hear. Okay, that's more hymn-like. So we want that to cut through the orchestra. Say unto the cities of Judah, behold your God. Okay. So any of those places where everybody's singing the same rhythm, those cut through. Okay. All right, any other places? Like I said, the other choruses were really, really nice. I've heard good things, like Tim was saying about the blend. It was like, wow. Being, I can't help but think, blend is just wonderful. Okay. All right, we good under the scion. All right, we're gonna move on. Now, the Night of Silence was great. I could stand to hear a little bit more of that second tenor come through a little bit more. Cause I think when we did the first tenor, I was like, oh, that was great, okay. Cause the second tenor is such a great piece, and you know, I'm biased, second soprano, you know, second tenor, you know, to have my bias. Let's sing that one from the beginning. I think that one was a great one. Now, I heard, of course, I kind of heard the people singing behind us as they started, but I didn't, you know, I don't know if we got it full there. Oh, you're not supposed to sing. So yeah, so I'll try at this point. I think, I may say something to the audience this time to say, please join us in singing the Silent Night at that time, because I think I caught them by surprise. They were singing? Okay. Okay. I just didn't want them to be like, oh, it's my turn to sing, okay, we're gonna do the sing.
There were people with tears in their eyes during silence.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, okay, nice. And that organ was great.
Yes, it was.
It was a great,
Yeah.
and now, when I sing it with all of the instruments. We didn't even have the organ part. That brought out a lot of it, especially on the lower note spaces, the A's, those.
Somebody's cutting this one, right?
All right, here we go, very beginning. Oh, this is what I wanted to say about this piece too also. So basses and tenors. I could stand to have a little bit more what we call the sotto voce. Voice in the distance. A little bit more air in the tone, because we came in voice in, which was nice and it was present, but we wanted a little bit more intimate, a little bit, I don't want to say airy, but just soft coming in. That's what we sotto voce offers.
You still want that even though they're gonna be playing with instruments?
Well, yeah, because with this one, the instruments they're not overbearing. Because with Baroque music, they could be a little bit more overbearing, there's a little bit more activity. This one doesn't have as much activity, okay? Yep, all right, here we go. I'm gonna change one little thing, okay? And I heard this in the recording, I'm glad I did it myself, okay? Because it sounded like a break in the sound when we did it, we did the same thing. The first Silent Night top of 9, okay? Observe that dotted half note. Silent night, holy night. So put the T on the second night, okay? Because y'all don't want that break in the sound.
Tom, would you do me a favor?
Yes.
Would you play the tenor part that you wanted the altos to be singing along with?
Uh-huh.
To make, I wanna make sure I'm doing the right.
Where did they start talking?
61 in the top of 9.
Okay.
Oh,
Amen. Yeah, so that we don't have to break in the sound, yeah. So the phrasing on Silent Night at 9, carried over. Yeah, go ahead, David.
Sorry, everyone please, on the top of 8, the word should be soon, will we know? It's very tricky, because most of us are saying soon we will.
We will know, yeah.
But the words are technically soon will we know
Yeah.
of the morning.
Right now.
So both, soprano, alto, tenor, bass also have that. Circle that, so we all are speaking the same words together.
Right, exactly.
Please and thank you. Soon will.
Mhm. Yes. All right, so let's go, let's do it from top of 7, okay? Top of 7:45. Now remember, this is one of the parts, the lyrics that the audience isn't as familiar with. So the more we do property and consonants, oh, they can hear this part. They know the silent line, okay? But this is the part that's different from the little story, okay? Here we go, top of 7. 1 That phrasing is a lot better, yeah, and I like that thing. So the next we hold it, oh my God, can you hear me? All right, so great on that. Okay, Christmas on Broadway. This is fun. Yes.
Quick question. On the part here with keeping heaven, we should not emphasize heavenly a little bit, or just keep it down?
On heaven. I'm sorry, give me a page. Oh, sleeping heavenly peace. Yeah, not, I don't want to action, but just heavenly peace. Okay, yeah, no actions, but yes. Yes. Okay, Christmas on Broadway.
You know who really liked this one? Joe.
Really? Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Joe said he'd play for us.
He did. He did. He was like, you know, he is just like that. He said, anytime you need a bass man, pro bono, I just love to play. Yeah.
Right, it was good to see you.
He was there, Joe was there.
Yeah, with this one, the initial eighth note in the word, it's time.
Yeah, I know.
It's time. Okay, it's that hey, that little seven, the eighth rest, that's the excited breath, okay? It's time for the show, okay? So we gotta make sure we come in the interest on that. It's time for the show. But that's the bright-eyed one.
Will you play a D like really strong?
Yeah, cause that's the,
I know, there's like.
it's fine in that D, thank you, Jimmy.
Jamie, I can play the part because I'm not doing anything there, just left hand and the pedal just holding the right hand.
That's true.
I can
That
do
is
that
true.
if you want
Oh, you
and
might.
play along with me. Because everybody's got it in unison.
All right. Now this one, I have never heard the strings play behind it. When we did it initially, we did it with the band. So I don't know what the strings sound like with this one, okay? Yeah, they're playing on this one too, yeah. Okay, so it's just that initial attack. It's time for the show. That's what I heard on that one. Another thing that we need to clean up, 15, measure 16, Christmas off, okay? Yeah, because I heard a lot of S's that yelling. Christmas, yeah, Christmas. So think of it, Christmas, just like that, Christmas off. So yeah, the second time we did it correctly because I think I conducted the S that second time. I conducted the S the second time, okay? So on that one, that's nitpicky, like I said, that's something we can really clean up.
So we're gonna treat that quarter note like an eighth.
Kind of like an eighth note, yeah, correctly. Christmas. Okay? We're gonna do it. I'm gonna talk us through what I heard. Ladies, at 32, I know it says mezzo forte, but let's back away a little bit more because the gentlemen have the melody that's not as familiar, okay? So the easy singing, I read my easy singing, top of 32, okay? Versus the counter melody. Okay?
Well, the ladies are singing the pine cones and holiday.
No, we changed it, remember?
No.
Yes.
Oh, were you? Yes.
We were here, Jamie.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Who is singing pine
That's why you're
cones?
That was last year, not this year.
Okay, yeah, so, so that's what it
What am I
was, okay.
supposed to be singing?
Well, the Sopranos, the idea is this, in other words, if you're singing it, it's beginning to look like Christmas is back away a little bit easy singing, okay? Because the other melody isn't as familiar, it's just the way it blends a little bit better. And like I said, that's just nitpicking, yeah?
What do you want me to sing?
Pick one,
I'm
Jamie.
singing my
Pick one.
cones.
Pick one.
What do you want to
At
say,
this
Jamie?
point, yeah, just pick one, because like I say, yeah, pick one.
The whole front row, we were singing pine cones.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fine.
What were you singing?
We were singing at the beginning of the lot, like
Okay, yeah. At this point, like I say, I just wanted to blend it and it sounded great. It's just I didn't have I think we overdid the H beginning because we sing it twice, okay? That needs to back away just a little bit. Okay, Toyland, that was great.
we're singing it.
Yeah, favorite thing was great.
Somebody has to sing. We'll sing it.
Oh,
Did we get our cream colored ponies in?
yes. This was a dynamic thing. Top of 17. The hush. We didn't do enough of a contrast with the dynamic there. We didn't do enough of the contrast. Yeah. We sang sort of like the same dynamic level. So we have to make shifts in our dynamic contrast. Bites. Okay, accents. Measure 55, bites, stings. Stings. Now that S is tricky because that's the S technique. The S is off on the red. Stings. Wing. You see how? Because you got to get back in with breath and stay in tempo. So that was pretty good. We could do a little bit more with the crescendo at 21. Can we understand it? Yes, we need. We need to do a little bit more with that crescendo. Okay. Now, here's one of those places where we have, when the accents forward, we can do it like the other two, okay? But we don't do that with the other two. But at page 20, middle system, the accents. Forward, we. So those are little accents. Yeah, and then we're softer at 201. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then 9 is.
So other than that, that piece, like I said, with dynamics, God Bless Everyone was great. We can still have a little bit more of the breath on the breath march. Okay, so those breaths is like that. Okay. So just the breaths there. And I think what I need to do, and this is on me too, I didn't give enough contrast in the tempos, starting at the bottom of 29 at the Allegro. So I didn't give a lot of the tempo slowed down in the starts to make it a little more grandiose. Okay? Yeah, so yeah, that's what I mean. So just watch the tempos, yeah? All right. So let's sing it. Let's sing it. Yes. Top of 27. Sorry. Go. Oh, we took off that last measure. Yeah. So it's 4 beats. Yeah. So I just cut off that measure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do it from the beginning. It's time for the show. This, choral teachers used to always sing. They used to say these little things to get us excited. Sing it from your eyes. Let your eyes show. Okay, they used to say all of these little things. Okay, so this is that light of the show. So this is the time I say, look the piece. You really go in and say, yeah, it doesn't hurt to look happy at the time when you're singing. Okay.
I will say, just from past experiences, we've done so much better than concerts in the past. Like watching everybody.
Even
the pictures. Everybody's smiling in the picture. I was like, wow. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Apples for me, trees
passes for us, you can never
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens.
White copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Green-colored ponies and crystals, doorbells and sleigh bells and
sleigh bells and schnitzels, monkeys that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses and blue satin sashes,
snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring.
these are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when the sheep sad,
I simply remember my favorite things,
and then I don't feel so sad. All out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stockings, my maybe crushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at this minute. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Declines and soda, single flirting, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry, so climb down the chimney, turn up the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruitcake, it's time we hung some tinsel of that evergreen bough. For we need a little music, need a little laughter, need a little singing, ringing through the rafters, and we need a little stepping, happy ever after, need a little Christmas now. In your heart is a light as bright as the star in heaven. Let it shine through the night, and God bless us everyone. Till each child is fed, you did it perfectly, okay? You remember we were talking about that sotto voce? This piece has all of that, okay? Every time you enter, okay? Especially when you have your solo when you come in. Sorry. No. It's in this piece. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Same idea. This whole piece has that warmth, okay? Yeah. Yes.
The top of 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have, in the second measure, I have the half, the eighth note that's a C, marked out.
Say that again. Top of 11. Give me a measure number before the 6-8.
You can never.
No, we actually, okay, we did it in rhythm. It's just I started my retard, slow it down with the actual notation, top of 11. So it is 1. You can never return. No, so I just let the notation do the retard down though.
Since we're looking at that page,
Mhm.
on page 10, Tom, are we doing the rhythm on the word Mary on the second score with the piano, or are we not doing that rhythm the way it's written?
You know what? I'll have to listen to it because I've been singing it. But yeah, the rhythm should be this. The rhythm should be this. It's a mystical marriage. Hey, that's a good credit. It's a mystical marriage. The piano is doing that. The piano is doing it. To the man of joy. Let me see what they did before. Listen to it. Yeah, and that, that's a good catch because I never really picked that up. Because on top of 9, they have that half note followed by the quarter. Tim, what are you playing in that piano there?
Where?
At 10. It's mystical.
Same rhythm as they are.
Okay, well, okay, because let me do that. So I said, yeah, exactly. Because I would have thought you've been singing it like the one before, yeah. So Sopranos. And the why they do that? Because they want to make it difficult. They just want to make it difficult. Yeah, because if you sing it with the right notation, it feels odd. It feels odd. It's because I'm conducting in 3 and 1. Mystical Mary joy. So it'll be hard to find that 8 note on my beat going up. Yeah, but if so it's like syncopated. So sing it as the rhythm because it will match with the piano. As a matter of fact, let's do it. Yep, let's do it. Okay. So let's everybody start at 74. So bases into the childhood. Okay. That's a good catch. Yeah, because I'm conducting in 1 and I would have never gotten that rhythm. Okay, ready? Bass and tenor. 1, 2, 3, child. So, and I'll make sure I conduct that syncopated rhythm too, okay? That's that
You want
feel
them to
through.
sing it syncopated like it's written.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it gives that feel. Mystical. And you know what? When they do that, it almost takes me of like a Brahms piece when he has that little, almost like a hemiola type rhythm.
Yeah.
Down, boom, bang, down, bang. So they walk, yeah. And, okay, that's it. That's what you would think of it. But yeah, it gives that feel, yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that I heard in this picture, unless you guys got some dying things that are sticking out. Yes.
No, I'm just saying, I'm looking around, everybody is still, as long as we've been singing this, have their head in their book. You need to have it up, you have to look out, and because this is our last piece. You have to be looking out to the audience.
And I promise I'll smile at you. I promise. We'll have a good conversation.
You hold your book out and sing out, and look up, because you know it, we all know it.
Yep.
I'm looking around, Julia is having fun, I'm having fun.
Last
Everyone's
thing.
having fun.
Yeah, last thing, when, and it always happens, okay, so I'm gonna allow them to play a little bit before we actually sing, because we'll forget to sing. That sounds pretty good with the instruments, okay? So you know that we'll have them, we'll hear it, okay? But don't forget that we're singing. Yeah. That I always said, don't forget to sing. All right, hey, good work, thank you for this time, guys, I'm looking forward to this next one, it's gonna be just as great, okay? Have a nice time, be well, and there's some,
And we need about 10
Yeah.
chairs put back in that corner, and next week, some gentlemen, if you could come a half hour early, we have lots of chairs to set up and move in the sanctuary.
do we have enough stands?
I have 10 stands, I have 10 musical stands.
And you have 14 musicians.
Okay,
I'll
so
bring my own. Hopefully they'll.
I'll,
I have one.
I have that one, and then I have some at my school, yes.
Do you know if there's gonna be as many singers, because we were really on top of each other, and we
Yes.
may do up there, but I mean, sometimes it was even hard to hold the music, we had to kind of stand sideways.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same,
Yeah.
There's gonna be more actually.
But at the church we're performing at, you'll be more
If
spread
There's
out.
more space. We have about,
This is just for the
it's 3 rows of 14 plus, floor room. So we should have plenty, plenty of space.
And you'll have a lot more room in.
All right, and don't forget if you're signing up for the conference.
It didn't work, but I said it anyway.
Somebody,
Oh, great music, turn in.
can somebody talk about the thing with the mayor? I got an email, but I have no idea what
Okay.
that all.
Yes, well, first of all, the first thing is on December 7th, that's Sip and
Yeah,
Shop.
yeah, I can look
That's
at that
really
today.
important, if people can go to that, just stop in and take a look, there's some really nice things, and if you're looking for unique gifts, please come by from 1 to 3. It's at Sceneries, which is on A1A.
It's in the Aliki Plaza.
Okay.
It's a 2-story shopping, strip center.
Okay, that's where I went by today.
So please, that would be great, if everybody can stop by. And then, on the 11th, that's coffee with the mayor, it's in Daytona Beach Shores. Keep following, and it's at 3000 Bell Mead. I'll send out another email of like what to look for before you take that right. It's kind of tricky.
What are we wearing?
Festive, holiday festive, yeah. I sent out an email today with all that information, so I haven't checked yet.
And it's Wednesday, not Tuesday.
Yeah.
Make sure you go on the right day.
So what are we singing?
The last two songs.
This is an email that was sent today, it's Night of
And the
Silence,
carols.
Broadway
Carols, and
and
Christmas
carols.
on Broadway.
Yep, that's it.